All right, so today we're going to talk about the architect of interior fluency. You'll be saying, like, this is architecture, we'd have no idea about it. هندسة, what does it have to be, like, how it's related to the language itself. Get this well, إحنا عم نحكيها بطريقة معينة. The construction, how you guys, what's going on inside your mind when you are learning a new language. شو عم بيصير معانا جوا مخنا جوا دماغنا لما نبلش نتعلم اللغة إنه نحكيها to apply it in your daily life. So the fluency, the progress of fluency, it goes like this. You see how many lines, like all the structure that's in front of us, we're trying to understand what is it. Let me try to explain it in really simple words. So the structured foundation, it's inside our mind at some point, at somewhere. Like I know that I have to say he wake up, not wake up he at 7 or 7 wake up he. Like I know the structure. Linguistic scaffolding network. How I'm going to use the different linguistic علم اللسانيات. Each language has its own linguistic. كل لغة وإلها إنه لسانها كيف بيكون لما ينحكى. طريقة نطق الحروف، هل هي من لساني من شفايفي بستعمل أسناني مع لساني، أو لساني بيكون فوق سقف حلقي. هذا a whole lot of like a different story, we're not going to talk about it. بس إنه شوف إيش عم بيصير بمخنا. Syntax progressing grids. أعرف القواعد كيف تركيبها. Fluency pathway construction. How I can construct a pathway طريق لإلي حتى أبلش أحكي fluently. Conceptual framework, connective load burying, blah, blah, blah. A lot of those kind of things. Vocabulary integration, connect, build, how it goes from up and down and everything. The whole annoying picture in front of you, this is what actually happens with you when you learn a new language. But let's make it easier for you. So to do it easier, you have to know that fluency starts before you speak. How do I mean, like before you speak? It's easy. From native thought to English speech. So when we start knowing English, what is it? Or when we actually start getting to understand the language, maybe from, let's say, schools, universities, the English textbook itself, everything goes around like this. All right. So you have to know how to organize, order your thoughts, your words. Oh, teacher, I know, or oh, coach, I know a lot of words, but I don't know how to connect them. I know a lot of words, but I don't know how to use them in examples. بعرف كتير كلمات ما بعرف أربط الكلمات مع بعض، أو بعرف كتير كلمات حافظ كتير بس نسيتهم، أو مش عارف كيف أكون جملة مع التانية وإلى آخره. So the delay point goes up here. أنا بالعجقة هاي شغال، بعدين بصير في عندي هون البروسيس اللودينج الفظيع هذا، عم نعمل حمل زيادة على دماغنا with a translation process. أنا بفكر في الكلمة بالعربي، بعدين بدي أصير أروح أحاول أحكيها بالإنجليزي. So the translation process, loading, 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 and then you get the delay point. Once you get to the delay point, back to square one. برجع للنقطة الأولى. كلماتي مخربطة، جملتي غلط، بكون بحكي فجأة بتأتأ. I run out of words, blah blah blah. طيب شو الحل؟ Easy and simple. To start speaking English fluently, to make the flow easier, goes around easier, and you have an English speech, you have to move on to this. From English thought to English speech, like the one mind challenge. This is the challenge that you and me, like with your coaches, we're gonna start doing it. What are we going to do during every single day? We're going to have a one mind challenge where I think of the words in English, then from words adding some other things, and I have some steps on the way to start speaking directly without translation. You guys done an amazing job so far, by the way, with the challenge that I've created for you with the 20 days of stop thinking in Arabic. So we have a good progress. Now, moving on to the one mind challenge, which is going to be magnificent to all of you. How you guys going to be starting thinking in English and directly speech to the speech of English. English is spoken. So with that, we're going to have true fluency activities in the internal voice without the pressure of, like, the audience who are listening to me. I don't have that pressure. I'm doing good and everything is okay. To start with it, we have phase one, the gathering materials. So it's like a scavenger hunt. بتعرفوا شو scavenger hunt؟ يعني زي اللي بيطلع بدور على كنز أو إشي. أول إشي بلم الكلوز اللي حوالي. أوكي، عندي هدول مثلا, right? I have those three pens, green, yellow, and dark green, let's say, or blue. Let's consider it's blue. So I have those materials. Okay. The first thing, ما بدي يخطر ببالي قلم, بدي أحكي pens, pens. I have three pens, three pens. Okay. Three صفة وصفتهم إنه عديتهم قديش هم. All right. What do I do next? Like for example, I will look around this, like the surrounding things around me. All right. Just identify whatever around you. I'm sitting in my office, so there's a desk, there's a chair, there's a window, there are lights, there's a laptop, and another desk. There are pens, papers, everything. I know what sorry, I know what I'm doing, okay? I'm just naming the materials around me, collecting words only, words, word by word. Chair, and then the adjective, like open window or a black phone. For example, here I have a white phone. I will say white phone. So this is not only one word. Congratulations, you're now doing a small sentence. All right? عم نعمل جملة بسيطة. بلا phone. I just described the color. Okay? White phone, black phone, I describe it. Open window, close window, this is another sentence. Now we're moving from one word, which is chair, window, phone, into and having an adjective to describe it, like the color or the action of doing something, opening and closing with the windows. Now moving on to phase two. We have to understand. So you guys know what do we talk about whenever like you tell me, Coach, when do I say the verb adding ing and the one that does not add with ing, blah, blah, blah. Think of it this way and look at this great example that's gonna keep you guys gonna keep remembering whenever you want to say a word or a word, yeah, a verb that do I have to say it with an ing or not? So if we're talking about only the static, I'm just saying what is it? So I will say the window is open or the window is brown, like the color of the sides of the window. All right. So if I'm just saying that something is in existence, بوجود, عم بحكي هذا موجود هيك. So the window is closed, the window is open. All right, amazing. Now, if I want to talk about the motion, the active, like the action itself, something in action, in motion, فيه حركة. إذا الإشي فيه حركة مو ساكن عفوا وبس متواجد يعني إنه هذا الإشي موجود. So I will use the ing thing, all right? The curtain is moving. البرداية عم تتحرك. Flowing curtain. So I used ing when something in motion, but I did not use ing like open. We did not say opening when we're talking about the existence, all right? The fan is spinning. The fan is spinning. المروحة بتلف. So with existence, we go with the noun is and the adjective. And with the verb ing, if we're talking about something in motion, the noun is verb ing. All right, that's amazing. How can I put all of this like in one sentence? How can I start speaking? Go on, move on with me. Phase three, grounding language in the senses. Now, we talked about window, chair, desk, laptop, right? We were naming only the materials around us. Now we just know whenever we want to use ing or the verb itself, like if we're talking about existence or emotion. أخدت الكلمات زي ما هم الأشياء اللي حوالي، صرت بعدين بدي أميز هل أنا عمالي بحكي إنه هذا الإشي موجود، ولا إنه أنا كمان بدي أحكي هذا الإشي إنه فيه حركة، فيه motion. Next step، بضيف السنسز، الحواس تاعوني. It's really good to use the senses to talk about things around you. So do I see, do I hear, do I feel touching things? I see a bright color, bright light. في ضوء، تمام. light material، وصفته إنه bright، صفة bright light. ضفت عليه sense I see a bright light. You have a full sentence. Amazing. Okay. If while I'm talking to you, I heard a phone ringing, I will say I hear a phone ringing. لأنه في حركة، في emotion، إنه هو عم برن، لسه مش عم بسكت اللي عم برن علي، بضل يرن. So what would I say? I hear a phone ringing. حلو كتير. I feel cold air. حاسة بالبرد يعني بهواء بارد. Alright? So, step one, adding the materials, gathering them. Step two, saying if they are in existence or in motion. Step three, adding the senses. أنا مو شرط أضيف كل senses. You can use one. Okay? واحدة من كل نقطة، واحدة من كل step. Moving on to phase number four, structural integrity. So the window is open. Now you have to put the puzzle, like two blocks together, to connect and have something like with meaning، بمعنى. So the window is open. اوكي انا شو بدي اعمل فيها، او ليش هي ما فاتحة؟ انا ما عم بحكي لك ليش الشباك فاتح. بحكي لك إن ما عم بحكي لك انه هل الشباك فاتح او لا، انا عم بحكي لك ليش فاتح. So you will say the window is open because it's hot. The window is open because it's hot. So by adding because, or and, or also, those connectors, they connect one word, one sentence to another. From one sentence to another, you're having them joined together, and voila, from simple sentence, you have a bigger one. All right? I feel tired. أنا تعبانة because I woke up early. I feel tired because I woke up early. Feel, sense, tired, adjective, because I woke up early. All right? So this is it. When you want to talk about something, the observation، الملاحظة شو هي؟ I feel tired, the window's open, with the reason, all right? So from simple sentence, you're having a bigger one. Number five, connecting the rooms. Connecting the rooms. Like room number one, the room is quiet. With room number two, I hear traffic outside. So you will use but with it. So for sequence, we add and. For contrast العكس ضد بعض, we use but sequence بجمع contrast but إنه ضد بعض. result so النتيجة so. يعني إذا بالغرفة دايما تخيلوا لي هاي الغرفتين، ولما تكونوا تيجوا تضيفوا كلمة مع كلمة تانية، شو أداة الربط المناسبة لإلها؟ what is the best connector for it? Get this and just try to imagine this. have a mental image، يعني خدوا لكم هيك صورة، خليها مخزنة ببالكم. عندي room 1 و room 2، بإيش بدي أجمعهم مع بعض؟ هل أنا عم بجمع هاي وهاي بالعربي so I will use and. هل أنا بدي أحكي هاي هيك بس هاي هيك ف I will say but، ولا بدي أحكي إنه هاي هيك مشان هيك هاي هيك النتيجة تاعتها. okay so I will use so. For moving from fragments to flow، شفتوا كيف بلشنا من material، زدنا صفة، بعد الصفة زدنا السنس، بعد السنس زدنا شو؟ زدنا reason، structural integrity، observation، reason. Then we're adding what? We're adding to connecting the rooms, like you're connecting the two sentences together. ممكن room number one تكون I feel tired because I woke up early, but I'm very happy because we are talking together. شفتوا كيف أنا جمعت جملتين ثلاثة؟ حطيت الأولى عادي فيها because والتالي فيها because، ولكن أنا قاعدة عمالي بجمع بيناتهم. So connecting room 1 and 2. Always remember this structure. Moving on to the completed assembly. From level 1, mentioning only the noun, the material, to adding adjective, adding sentence, like a whole sentence, is brown, the color, the adjective, whatever it is, beautiful, comfortable, blah, blah, blah. And then you will add the sense, after sense, the reason, like because, and then you're there. So instead of because, you can also here with level 5, you can add this one, the connectors, and but so, or because. For me, when I gave you the whole structure for this picture, I feel tired because I woke up early, but I'm very happy that I'm talking to you. عادي ضفت ال because وال connecting. You can do both زي ما بدكم. So this one we have it in a better way, in the better picture. This PDF and another picture Coach Rena will be sending to you all on the groups after the Zoom session. So with the fine tuning the acoustics, as I told you guys, English language is a language of sounds. لغة كلها بيعتمد على الأصوات. أنا بقدر أحكي shadowing وبقدر أحكي shadowing. So the second time you guys notice that I'm speaking with fluency، عم بحكي في بطلاقة، في سفاحة، بس هي الفكرة إنه I'm using the tongue of, or let's say the linguistic of and the phonetics, the acoustics of English language. So we have definition, action, source, material, and I love those sources. I really love them. Pay attention to them. So listening and repeating immediately to copy rhythm, annotation, and linking. So this is what do you mean by shadowing. Mainly it works out, or we actually do it with songs. Whenever a song is on, like while the singer is singing, we sing along with them. But you can do it without singing, of course. You can do it with anyone who's speaking. If you're watching this video, like listen to about 30 seconds, pause, repeat the last 30 seconds. Try to speak out with me, try to talk with me, all right? So, listening and repeating immediately to copy rhythm. بسمع وبعيد دغري مع اللي عم بيحكي حتى أقلد الإيقاع تاعه، الانوتيشن كيف طلعت ونزلت بالصوت بنبرة الصوت، and linking كيف ربطت من فكرة لفكرة. So this is a great technique to do so you can guys enhance the speaking skill as well as the listening skill. As I told you before, listening is actually raising the speaking skill about 50%. So, as much as you listen, as much as you can enhance the speaking skill. For the action, don't just listen, mimic. قلد. يعني إذا أنا عم بحكي shadowing, try to repeat after me or do it with me. Like shadowing. يلا 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Shadowing. See? Mimic. قلد معناها قلد اللي قدامك كيف عم بحكي. مش أي حدا, of course, native speakers. And the source, TED Talks, I love it big times. It's one of the amazing, let's say, shows that they have been appearing or showing up lately. It's a big trend for a lot of people, successful people. You can find a lot of topics they're talking about. You can find people speaking slowly, intermediate, and the advanced, like the really like fast people, like the more they speak faster, the better it will be. So you can choose whatever you want. There's their website as well, like you can see watch the videos translated or subtitled. You can slow down the speed or make it faster, so you can just practice listening English fluently. All right. One more time, shadowing, you can see that it is really an important thing to do. It's really important technique to follow whenever you want to start speaking English fluently. So from sentence to story, like you guys, from one word we've built a sentence. Right now we are about to make a story. Look here, we have a desk, we have a notebook, we have a cup of coffee. Can't wait to drink mine. I see a cup on my desk. It's empty. I forgot to drink my coffee this morning because I was busy preparing for this lesson. Okay. Uh, I did not forget to drink my morning coffee. It's Ramadan. I'm fasting, so let's see that we're waiting for the adhan, inshallah. After futur time, I'll have that cup of coffee, inshallah. You guys as well. So, train brain, sentence, story, fluency. Train brain, sentence, story, fluency. 4 steps to follow. From one word, adding adjective, sense, then connectors or because like reason. Now we have done amazing job doing sentence. From sentence, I've made a whole story. I see a cup on my desk. It's empty. I forgot to drink my coffee this morning because I was busy preparing this lesson. Or you can say, I see my phone on the desk. It has a lot of messages. Yeah, it has a lot of messages. I forgot to check it out as I have been very busy doing this lesson. For example. So, train brain بدرب عقلي يطلع من كلمة صفة إحساس أضيف على سبب أو أربط كلمة أداة ربط بين جملة وجملة to a sentence. Once I have a sentence بتقدر تحكوها sentence تقدر تحكوها sentence, both are correct. ببلش بعدين أحكيها story. So collecting sentences, right? I see my cup of coffee on my desk. It's empty. I forgot to drink my coffee this morning because I was busy preparing this lesson. See? Now you guys are fluently speakers. You've done an amazing job doing the story. All right, moving to this one. The maintenance of schedule, like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, or 1 minute, all right? One mind challenge, steps 1 to 7, the one mind challenge, and to the shadowing, focus on rhythm, record yourself evening review. I need you to do the one mind challenge every day. The coaches will help you big times. Like they will tell you what to do, the steps, step by step. From doing this one mind challenge, do the shadow 3 minutes, 5 minutes. It's only 8 minutes out of your whole day. Then 1 minute, record yourself in the evening to evaluate yourself. هتتقيم حالك. I did the one mind challenge. I did the shadowing. Let me see how I'm gonna do when I record myself, when I hear myself. Do I sound like native speakers? Of course, the same topic we're gonna have to talk about. For example, I want to talk about what I have done today. I would use the one mind challenge to connect everything and to know how to talk about my day. And then the shadowing, I will listen to a native speaker talking about his or her daily life, like what they are doing in their daily life. In the evening, I'm going to record myself talking about my whole day. And that's it. Voila. See, only 9 minutes. And so you can do the whole thing. I know you have a busy schedule, but I know for sure you guys have the 9 minutes. You can do 3 minutes, then 5 minutes, then 1 minute. You don't have to do them like all in one time. You can do it throughout the day. 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute, all right? So the total daily investment will be about, 10 minutes. It's less, but 10 minutes, let's say. All right? Less than 10 minutes only to start thinking in English. That's the easiest thing that you can do. But you have to do it regularly. You have to be committed and never stop. طبعا اللي بيجي بعمله يوم يومين بعدين بيوقف. Don't even expect to start speaking fluency يعني. So fluency is not just a destination. مش مكان رح توصله وخلاص. It is a daily habit. It should be a daily habit, as I told you. Start building today. It's like a building. based on the architecture interior fluency. It's telling us elevation. You have to do this the elevation from down here until up here, the structural integrity, the strapicity, and everything. So we build, the lower, like the lower point of the building. This is where you start building words, adjectives, and each step you're like rising up into like an extra floor, an extra floor until you get until the end, and it's like you're building a whole huge, let's say, long building, just by doing this three steps, these three techniques. Doing those three techniques will get you to have something like that, but not in real life, inside your brain, all right? So this is it actually, guys. And I know it could be like, a lot of structures or illustrators. It's just a few steps on, maybe a mental image we could have. حبيت أعمله زي هيك because we'll see how much it's going to be a disaster not to start using English in our daily life throughout the day, because this is what's happening inside your brain. If you don't try to keep on using English every day, it will keep on doing having it like that. But instead, you should be doing this. It has to be like this. Your brain has to be like this with any language you want to learn. So you have those simple steps, the one mind challenge, the shadowing, and the recording. Shadowing, make it only 5 minutes. Well, listen to someone speaking about some specific topic about 5 minutes. The one mind challenge is only like 7 steps. You build those 7 steps. It takes about maximum 3 minutes, I think, less. And then with the shadowing, 5 minutes. And then in the evening, yeah, I did those two things. So how about doing the recording myself and evaluate myself? Did I like what I hear? Right? So, to have it in a better way, we're talking about warming up, activate speaking, mental language assessment, fluency mindset, and I don't know if you guys can see this 1 second. Oh, yeah. Let me stop sharing here and I'm gonna share back to this picture. So I was talking here one more time, the architect of interior fluency. We're talking about warming up our minds by activating speaking, collecting items and everything, materials around us. Mental language assessment. With a mental language assessment, it's the recording myself think. Fluency mindset, like, yeah, I wanna have that mindset, so I will start only thinking, naming things around me in English, trying to connect everything in English so I don't have to get back to and translate and do the whole loading of translation process. Then we're moving on to the one mind challenge steps, and those are the steps. Identify nouns, add adjectives, basic be verb sentences or present action continuous actions. So as I told you, if you don't want to talk about or look at those in that way, 1 second, let me see the pen over here. Yeah. So here is it, I'm just saying that something in existence. It's really funny when you start writing with a mouse. Anyhow, all right, without the ing or with the ing over here with the step 4. You just choose if it's in motion or something stable, and that's all. And step 5, it's, sensory input. I see, I hear, I taste, I feel with my hands. And then add reasons with because. I want to add a reason like this is happening because what? Because, and then the reason. Connect sentence with and, but also we have a lot of connectors. Final step, 60-second flow. Like I've talked about all of that. Now I will use the 60-second just to talk about and try to gather all those steps, the 7 steps into like 1 minute, 60 seconds. The shadowing techniques, you guys all know it already. Just listen, pause, repeat, mimic, نقلد, annotation, rhythm, fluency in everything. Integration task, and you have to observe room, as I told you, observe room, create simple sentences, develop short story, brain to fluency training. This map is exactly what we were talking about. It's just in a simpler way. The last thing, the daily goals. 3 minutes one mind challenge, 5 minutes shadowing, 1 minute nightly recording. Nightly recording. You'll be having this map and the other PDF file by the end of our Zoom meeting, inshallah. So that was it only to talk about what we are going to do. You'll be having the tasks of the Zoom session from your coaches. Day by day, you have to do those 3 steps. Be careful. We will have it evaluated and we will start this challenge for 30 days. All right. So if you have any other question, you can get back to us anytime, of course. That was it, my dears. If you're watching this for the first time, contact us. You can find it in the description. If you have just watched this one and you want that task, just text us right now and tell us, I've watched this lesson. I need the task. All right. See you next time, my dear. Thank you so much and have a good one.